All right, well, all good things must come to an end, and I'm talking about the weather.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Payton Domschke talking crazy stuff over there.
Crazy
What do you
stuff
say?
indeed, Russ. Laura, I think good stuff does come to an end, and I think our days of 70 degrees are officially coming to a halt. I want to throw you back, though. When was the last time Cleveland had a high temperature that was back in the 40s? I know it. I'm asking a lot of you right now to think very far deep in your mind. Well, it was back in late April, April 28th to be exact. Our high temperature then was 48 degrees. We have a high in the 40s, not just once, but twice in the extended forecast. But it's what's next that matters to you, because that's going to evolve the pattern here over the days to come. And that will lead us to that 40-degree high at the end of the tunnel, or the end of the extended forecast, however you want to look at it, because we're going to get there before you know it. Tonight, clouds are back. A spotty shower is possible, but I think our best bet to see any of the activity is going to be back off to the west out of northeast Ohio. Parts of the Buckeye State seeing some rainfall right now, but it's all really starting to lift a little bit farther to the north, past us into Michigan, actually. And tomorrow, rain will move in at some point in time, and I think mainly late in the day is going to be our time. And I am saying it, by early next week, you may need to prep some winter gear, a heavier jacket, maybe some gloves as you send the kiddos out to the bus stop, because I'll show you what it's going to feel like very early next week. And boy, oh boy, it is eye-opening. Temperatures right now, either in the upper 40s farther south or closer to the lakeshore, up in near 60, actually. The upper 50s for us. It's 54 in Ashtabula, 57 in Mansfield, as well as Youngstown at the moment. Across the area, much of the same, but where the colder air lies that will eventually get to us is back up to the north and west. The cold front is just now making its way through the Minneapolis part of here, and it is firing some showers and thunderstorms. What I mentioned to you with our chance of wet weather tonight that could be spotty is what's happening just to our immediate west, moving through Indiana into Michigan. I think that is lifting farther north, but just like any system does, it has to work its way from west to east, so the cold front will near us. Tomorrow, though, one last day of 70s. From me to you, a gift. 72 degrees. Our showers, though, will develop, so that will come to a screeching halt as we near actually Thursday. They'll start to fall, and then by Friday, we'll see our temperatures back in the 50s. In your National Climate hour-by-hour forecast, clouds move in, spotty rain chances for the first half of the day tomorrow. I think our best bet to see some of that active wet weather is going to happen later on in the evening, right around that commute and then onward. I think this is going to actually be some heavier rainfall, some gusty winds at 11 p.m. tomorrow night, moving through your Thursday morning commute. And yes, that ushers in the change. That is the cold front for you in your Union Home Mortgage extended forecast. That is one front. The second front that hasn't made its way in just yet is the one that arrives for the beginning of next week. That brings in those 40-degree temperatures, not only for Monday, but Tuesday and even into Wednesday. And may I add, maybe a wet snowflake or two. We won't talk too much about it, but we will talk about sports. All that and more on the other side of the break with Nick.